Geronimo Stilton, The Chocolate Chase. Chapter 1. Ready for anything. I stood on the roof of the Rodden's office building and admired the view. Little birds chirped from the flowered branches. The breeze flew softly through my whiskers, and the sun was shining brightly. What a perfect day for New Mouse City's annual spring festival. Every mouse looked forward to celebrating the end of winter and spending time with friends and family. There were fun activities scheduled all over town. But first, it was my turn to take care of our newspaper vegetable garden. I was watering the plants when a loud voice scared the terror out of me. "Mr. Stilton, my assistant," Marcella cried. "What are you doing still up here? It's very late. Moldy mozzarella!" I squeaked. "Don't sneak up on me like that." I leaned over to grab the rake I'd felt on the ground, but I stepped on it and bang! The handle hit me smack in the middle of my snout. Ouch! I saw cheese stars. I stumbled across the roof, holding my head in my paws. "Mr. Stilton, watch out for the philodizer!" Marcella cried, but it was too late. I felt a tail first right in the smelly philodizer. Yuck! This was not a good look for me. I am Geronimo Stilton, editor-in-chief of the Rodden's the most famous newspaper on Mouse Island. At least the Rodden's garden looks famous. We're very proud of it. We grow flowers, vegetables, and a few small of citrus trees. We even have some beehives to produce delicious honey. "I hope you have a change of clothing, Mr. Stilton," Marcella sighed. That philodizer smelled like rotten gold. "Of course today I'm ready for anything." "Are you sure?" Marcella asked. "Today is the spring festival. The Rodden's need a paw on deck to cover every moment for our readers. Are you coming? Do you have your flyer?" But that's why I came up here, Mr. Stilton. You're late for the staff meeting." Squeak! What a disaster! I tried calling. Is your cell phone off? Holy Swiss cheese! You're right, I cried, pulling my phone out of my pocket. I tried calling. My cell phone is off! I cried, pulling my phone out of my pocket. I had been off the whole morning. I tried dusting some of the philodizer off my dirty clothes. I just have to go like this. Come on. It was my meeting. They couldn't start without me. Chapter 2. A very long day. As soon as I arrived at the staff meeting, everyone started complaining about the smell. "Who bought the rancid rat snack? Quick, open the windows!" I tried to bag out of the room before anyone noticed. I was the source of the smell. But my cousin Trap burst through the door and halted my escape. "Dear mister, what's a mess? What, did you fall on some philodizer?" "Shh!" I whispered, but it was too late. "You're right, Trap. Mr. Stilton did fall on the philodizer," Marcella said. The whole room turned to stare at me. I blushed great gobs of gooey cheese. How embarrassing. Trap quickly distracted every mouse by telling some stinky puns. Then he dragged me to my office, closing the door behind him. In my office, I changed into clean clothes. I went through a list of things I needed to do. First, I have to get back to the editorial meeting, I said to myself. Then I have to go visit the Mousebergé egg exhibit. You rodents have a nose for news, too bad. You can smell philodizer too. Hope you aren't sentimental about how usually smells in here. Still more like Stilton. I thought I smelled rats. So I can write an article about it? You don't have time for that, Trap interrupted me. You promised me to help me with the baking competition. What? I don't remember that, I said. But I need you, Trap cried. You have an exceptional note for chocolate. I sighed. I'm sorry, Trap. I have too many things to care about of today. Just then, my computer started to shriek. Geronimo! I jumped and survived. Greasy Gorgonzola, what is that? Trap chuckled. Geronimo, you are such a scaredy mouse. It's just Hercule Poirot video conferencing on your computer. I looked down at my computer. Trap was right. The snot of my friend private detective Hercule Poirot was staring back at me. Hercule in the frozen feta. What in the frozen feta are you doing on my computer screen? I asked. Hello, Geronimo, he said. Do not fear. I have installed a little program on your computer so that we can video chat whenever I want. I smoothed my whiskers and waited for my heart to stop pounding out of my chest. Now I can call you any time. I need to ask you for help, Hercule continued. Speaking of help, Trap said, Hercule convinced him he has to help me win the baking competition. I opened my mouth to explain why I couldn't, but Hercule jumped in. Trap is your cousin. You have to help him. I was outnumbered. Okay, Trap. I will help you. I'll meet you at your kitchen as soon as my editorial meeting is over. Trap was so happy. He started dancing the samba and singing, Great, great, great cousinkins. You deserve a mega, 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 mega hug. I knew I could count on you. Trap danced right out of the door, and I turned back to my computer. Hercule cleared his throat. Since you're in a helping mood, how do you feel about helping me? Thunder cat tails, I could not say to a friend in need. Even when I had so much to do already, you can count on me, Hercule. I'll come by your office before I come to see Trap. Hercule gave me a thumbs up and signed off from the video chat. I sighed. I had promised to help both Trap and Hercule, and still I need to get to the egg exhibit. This was going to be a very long day. Hercule and I have been friends since elementary. Thank you. Would you like a piece of my cheddar bread? Boo! Aha! Even though Hercule enjoyed playing a lot of pranks. Ha 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 ha! Help! Ha 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 ha! Squeak squeak! We have always had a good time together. Everything is under control. Chapter 3. I took a deep breath, checked to make sure my shirt was tucked in, and started walking toward the meeting room. Mousella stood in front of the door. Mr. Stilton, we are already behind schedule, she squeaked. Then she paused, looking at my face. You seem tired. Is everything okay? I'm just fine, I huffed. Everything is under control. I just have a lot of cheese on my plate today. I promised Hercule I would help him with a secret matter, and then I have to help Track bake his chocolate egg, and then I trailed off. Mousella held up her paw. No worries, I have taken care of everything. She tapped something on her tablet and pulled up a list of Spring Festival events. She had gone through and assigned every staff run and even to cover for the festival's special issue. I looked at her in surprise. Oh, I didn't have to lift a paw. Marcella, thank you so much. I don't know what I would do with you since you have this covered, and can you call me a taxi, please? I have to go to Hercule's office ASAP. Mr. Stilton it's the Spring Festival. All of the streets are blocked off. The whole city is traffic free today. I understand. You won't be able to find a taxi in all new Mouse City. Toasted cheese sandwiches. I had completely forgotten. My heart sank and turned as white as a slice of mozzarella cheese. I was never going to be able to do everything on my list now. There simply won't be enough time. Marcella's face suddenly brightened. I have a great idea. Why don't you rent a bike instead? There's a bike shark kiosk just around the corner. That's a great idea. I said, very relieved. You just need one thing first, Marcella said. She ran back to my office and returned with my helmet. Have a great time. Bike ride, Mr. Stilton, she cried. Bike sharing. Bike sharing services provide bicycles for people to rent. This encourages people to drive less, which can help decrease traffic congestion and air pollution. In New York City, the bike stations are located in every neighborhood, close to public transportation stops and parks. Chapter 4. One Lazy Mouse. Just as Mousela had said, there was a bike share stand right next to the Rotten Scaz's office. A row of bicycles stood lined up next to what looked like an ATM. I jiggled the bike, but it seemed to be locked into the kiosk. Now how do I rent one? I wondered out loud. Insert your credit card in the slot. In the slot, a funny voice called out. Oh, thank you, I said, turning around. I stopped and surrounded. There was no one there. Hello, I tried. The funny voice spoke again. Insert your credit card. I still couldn't see a single rod. How was that possible? Bike station number 3737. Insert your card, the voice demanded. I slapped my forehead. I was a very silly mouse. The voice was coming from inside that thing that looked like a ATM. Hello? Bike station number 3737. This was how I rented a bike. I inserted my credit card in the slot. The metallic sounding voice started up again. For choosing New Mouse City. Thanks for choosing New Mouse City Bike Check. Bike sharing helps lower city traffic and pollution and promotes a healthy, active lifestyle. Please enter your name. I typed my name in the keyboard and waited for more instruction. Geronimo Stilton. Soon, a list out of biker achievement level popped off the screen. Geronimo Stilton, the computer chimed. Welcome, your biker level is lazy biker. How dare you, I cried. I didn't want to label a lazy biker. Even if it was my first time, I tapped on the keypad. How do I go up to one level? I wondered out loud. Hopeless seemed a little better at least. The computer beeped. To increase your level, please activate a 10-year membership. Payable in full immediately. Yes, that's fine, as long as you release a bicycle. I tapped the necessary keys. Membership now active. The computer cheers. Congratulations, Geronimo Stilton. You are the first one to buy the Super Mega Deluxe membership. Then the kiosk ejected my credit card and a very long receipt. Beep. Beep, beep. The Super Mega Deluxe membership was expensive. I tried not to think all of the cheese I could have bought with that money, but I put on my helmet, picked up a bike, and started pedaling as fast as I could. I am stopping right now. This is chapter 4, but I will not read it. I love this book. I hope you do like it too. Next time.